All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have right here the killer of Kaiser Slaughter, David Trenton. And on the opposition, we have the vengeance. We have the vengeance of Vicenza Giuseppe. And here we go. It's going to be a death match on the foosball table. And here we go. We're about to start things off. And 1, 2, 3. Go! And we've got the ball rolling. We've got David. He's got the ball in the backfield. He's moving it back and forth between his defenders. He's moving it back and forth between his defenders. He's trying to move it upfield. Now we've got Giuseppe. He's moving it back. And back in the backfield. They're moving it back. We got to put it in the corner. Here we go. Here we go. And then back on this, we got David over here. Ooh, moving it right up the field. It's going back and forth. And there we go. The first goal. The killer of Kaiser Slaughter breaking the plane with the first goal of the evening. And there's the vengeance putting it back on the field. And it's back in the backfield with the Kaiser Slaughters. Ooh, nice. It's a dead heap right here in the backfield. The vengeance is putting it. He's putting the pressure on the Kaiser Slaughter, and there they go. He's moving it back and forth. Oh my God! Right from the backfield all the way to the goal, the Kaiser Slaughter killer puts it in the nets. And here we go. The vengeance is putting it back on the field. Here we go. They're back and forth. They're back and forth right in the midfield. It's in the backfield of the vengeance. He's putting it back. It's a pressure. It's a pressure heat. Here we go. They're moving it back and forth. The Kaiser Slaughter's moving it back and forth. They're getting strategic. The defense on the vengeance. They're putting it back. Oh, the Kaiser Slaughter with the third. The Kaiser Slaughter with the third goal of the evening, leaving the vengeance in a dead 0. Here we go. Boom. Oh, there we go. The vengeance fires back with their first goal of the evening, letting it be known that it's not going to be a shutout. And there we go, serving it back up, and they're back in the forward field. And there we go. We're back in the backfield with the Kaiser Slaughter. They're moving it back and forth. He's setting his defenders up, and the vengeance is getting it right in the midfield. The vengeance backfield is setting it up. They are defending quite well. It's back in the corner. It's coming up. It's coming up. The vengeance is in the backfield. They're getting strategic. They're moving it, and it's back. It's all the way fired right back to the Kaiser Slaughter. They're moving it. The Kaiser Slaughter fires back. The vengeance is firing back. It's a dead heat. It's a dead heat, ladies and gentlemen. They are going back and forth. It is back on the vengeance side. They were struggling. There we go. We're back and forth. We are back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even commentate quick enough. These soccer players are firing it hard and fast. We're back in the backfield with the Kaiser Slaughter, and the vengeance is trying to put it forward with their forward field. And there we go. The vengeance with the second goal of the evening, letting the Kaiser Slaughter know that they're not going to be defeated easy. And the Kaiser Slaughter, they're serving it back up in the midfield. Here we go, another kickoff. And the vengeance puts it right back down their teeth. And we're back in the backfield with the Kaiser Slaughter. They're putting it, and right back over to the vengeance. Right back over to the Kaiser Slaughter. And, it's in the backfield of the Kaiser Slaughter's hands. They're strategic. They're moving it back and forth. Right back downfield, right down. Oh my God, it's a dead heat. They're firing it back and forth right here, right there. Back in the, I can't even comment. It's just back and forth. It's a dead firing. It's a firing fatality frenzy. Oh, we gotta pause for a second. We got the Kaiser Slaughter. He's sweating it up. Kaiser Slaughter sweating it up. Vengeance doesn't even look like he's faced. He's played this game 1,000 times before. He knows that he's got this. Right here in the midfield again. They're firing it. Boom. Vengeance right there, bringing it back. Dead heat, tied up. Kaiser Slaughter's looking a little bit nervous. They're back in the backfield with the Kaiser. Oh, and he fires back with a goal. Kaiser Slaughter's back on top. Vengeance looking a little bit nervous, but he's not phased. He's an old timer at this. He's got this down. And there we go. We're back in the backfield with the Kaiserslautern. They're moving it. Oh, and it fired back. We're back for a slight pause. Ball out of bounds. Everybody's taking a slight pause a little bit. Here we go. We're back in the midfield, serving up the ball. It's back in the Vengeance backfield, and they're moving it forward to the Kaiserslautern backfield. Kaiserslautern defense trying to get it out of that territory. The Vengeance is bringing the heat. Little tap to the corner. Here we go. They're trying to move it down. He's gonna move it back to his other defender. No, he spit it right back down the field. And Kaiserslautern, another with a goal. He's just pushing it on the Vengeance real quick.
Wait a second.
But the Vengeance needs a slight timeout. He's kind of feeling pressured. He needed a slight timeout. He's going into the kitchen for maybe some refreshment. He's going in for the refreshment. He had to dry his hands off. He's getting the handles. He's drying them off. You know, he's got to do what he's got to do. He's got to make the best for his players. He's got to dry off those handles. You know, dry handles are very important in this game because if you get moist handles, your players are not gonna kick the ball hard enough, and it's just what it is. But here we go, we're back in the field, we're moving the ball again. Kaiserslautern, the ball's in the Kaiserslautern backfield. Not a bad place for Kaiserslautern because the majority of their goals have come from the backfield, rushing it straight into the throat of the Vicenza Vengeance. But I don't know where this game is going to go because they're old timers and the Kaiserslautern is a relatively new team. It's back. Oh, and here we go. We're back right into the Vicenza backfield, or the Kaiserslautern backfield, mind you. And they're going, and right back to the Vicenza backfield. They're just pushing this ball. It's back and forth. It's a dead heat. It is vicious out on this field, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go, Vicenza right down the throat of the Kaiserslautern once again. I think we're looking at a dead 5-5. Right there, another goal. Now we're 5-5. It's a dead heap right at halftime right here, ladies and gentlemen. And right here in the midfield, they're putting it down each other's throats. They're fighting hard, ladies and gentlemen. We're right back in the Kaiserslautern backfield. But these defenders, they are stout foosball players right here. They know what they're doing. They're firing it right back down Vicenza's throat. And Vicenza right back down, right back, slugging it out. It is a slugfest. Vicenza pulls into the victory lead. Vicenza is not a rookie. They are a veteran at this game. They are pulling hard. They are going to leave this table. They're going to leave everything on this table. They've already decided that. It's right in the backfield of the Kaiserslautern Killers. And we're right back in the Vicenza Vengeance backfield. But they are not. Oh, and they're firing it right back down. It is a slugfest, ladies and gentlemen. This may be the quintessential best foosball game that we've seen in the decade. And the Kaiserslautern just fires it right down the throat of the Vicenza Vengeance. This may be the quintessential foosball game that all foosball games are based on technique, tactic, strategy, all of the above, ladies and gentlemen. We're right here back in the Kaiserslautern Killers backfield. They are passing it back and forth. And here we go. It's a slugfest in the backfield of the Kaiserslautern. They're moving it. They're going back and forth. And I don't know what we're going to see next. We're all going to be starting. And it's back in the Vengeance backfield. And they're trying to get it right back out. Now we're right back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a slugfest never before seen on the foosball table. This is father and son. The coach and the Vicenza Vengeance puts it right back down the throat of his son. The head coach of the Kaiserslautern Killers is the son of the Vicenza Vengeance, and they are not holding it. They are killing each other, and the Vicenza Vengeance just put it right back down the throat of his son. There's no family ties here. This is all about pride right here. This goes back generations, ladies and gentlemen, where they were teaching each other how. Oh my God, another one. the Vicenza Vengeance just fires one down through the teeth of, just shattered the teeth of the Kaiserslautern Killer. He is not looking happy, but he is determined to come back from this. Right now we are looking at a 6-9 score right here. Vengeance may pull this off right here, but I don't know where this is going to go because the determination of, oh my goodness, it is going back and forth. Here we go. Here we go. We're right in the midfield area. This is a grudge match never before seen. This goes back to buying for allowances not being paid, candy not being purchases. This is a grudge match that goes back decades before the foosball tournament, ladies and gentlemen. This is ball out of bounds. Everybody's taking a quick breather. Players are taking a second. And we're getting it back on the midfield. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is one of the longest history bouts ever before seen on the foosball table. And the Kaiserslautern just shortens that lead a little bit with their ferocity. But let's keep the eye on the ball right here. Here we are in the midfield, back in the Vengeance backfield, right back in the Kaiserslautern backfield. They're passing about. The Kaiserslautern, they really are powerful in the backfield. Most of their goals are coming from the backfield, and now we are 8-9. It is getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, back in the midfield. These players are not letting go. They are going to leave it all on the field this day, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be one of those matches that you read about in 100 years from now, about being one of the most intense foosball matches ever before seen, ever before commented. This actually may be one of the only commented foosball games, and Vengeance wins it. Vengeance, the Vicenza Vengeance wins it. The old man, once again, look at the grin on this man's face. Look at the grin on this man's face. He once again proves that despite his old years, he had wisdom beyond years. Where is Kaiserslautern? Where is Kaiserslautern's coach? He is on the ground. He cannot believe that this just happened. No! What have we have just seen? We have just seen the unthinkable, ladies and gentlemen. The old man, with his wisdom and his ferocity, cannot be beat, pitted against youth and integrity. We've just seen the most outrageous. Both of these, we got to bring both these heroes together. Look at this beautiful hug. Father and son after an intense foosball match. Never before seen, never before commented on any video of a foosball match. These men, father and son, duked it out with all their heart. And here we are. We do have the father winning the match. The son, a great sport. And just the love. Look at them hug again. Let's get these. Let's get some. Let's see if we can talk to these. Giuseppe, as the head coach, hold on. Giuseppe, as the head coach, we got to talk about it. As the head coach, what was going through your mind during this slugfest with your son? This whole bout was intense. There was emotion involved through the whole thing. What was going through your mind? What was going through your mind during the match, and then what went through your mind when you finally defeated your son?
Well, I have to tell you, this is the second time I come here to Arizona.
To America to beat your son, right?
And he beat me all the time. All the time. I don't know. I never won a game against him. And
tonight you did.
Yeah, and tonight I did. I feel sorry. No, I don't feel sorry because he talked a lot. He always told me he's going to beat me and everything.
And so finally you made it. And you're the champion. Congratulations. Let's talk to David. Let's talk to David real quick. David, it was a great match. You put your players put their all on the field. You know, this is a match that has been stagnating and brewing for years and years over who was the best foosballer between you and your dad.
Yeah, I lost.
Between the Vicenza Vengeance and the Kaiserslautern Killers.
For real.
Now, talk to me. What was going through your mind? Talk to me about what was going through your mind at the start of the match, and then what went through your mind at the very end.
At the start of the match, I said I was gonna let the old man win.
Okay.
I did. And I let him score too many goals.
Okay,
And they reached 8 goals, and I was like, oh shit, I need to like score 2 more, or he's gonna win. Or the other way around. No, old man beat me.
It was a
like
brutal,
I'm gonna be honest right now. Old man beat me.
it was a brutal match.
It was a brutal match.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody
I'm not
left,
ashamed of it.
Everybody,
Old man.
everybody left their honor on
Look,
the field.
this
It was
old
a
man
great
taught me how to
foosball
play
match.
foosball, and I used to play in Hammam. I used to rip people off for beer and alcohol and drinks and all kinds of other stuff. He taught me how to play foosball, and I'm happy that he's going home tonight as a winner. Last year I sent his ass home as a fucking loser, and just a loser as in losing him in the game. He beat my ass tonight, and I am happy. He did, fair and square. There was no cheating.
Ladies and
there
gentlemen.
was no me. I'm too drunk. He won tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it firsthand. This foosball match. This foosball match was the #1 foosball match ever before witnessed on video and commentated in the history of foosball in the world. And you saw 2 of the greatest contenders on this table duke it out more than ever before.
Hey, and for you contenders that talk shit and that's not real foosball, go suck a big fat one.
Yeah, and one, if your foosball match has never been commentated before, it is not even counted. But what we have to realize here is we got 2 beautiful men, put it all out on the table. Let's get them one more time together. David, let's get them one more time together. These 2 men.
I'm a winner anyway. Look at this top piece.
2 men, we got them both. We got Giuseppe, the winner, the head coach of the Vicenza Vengeance. We got David, the head coach of the Kaiserslautern Killers.
Kaiserslautern Killers.
But the
we
best
like to send people back to their country on a
winners.
positive note.
And on a positive note, winners.
But there's a rematch anytime.
The best thing is this father and son duo with love in the air.
Amen.
They're
Amen.
both
He taught me how to
winners.
play. This guy taught me how to play.
He taught him how to play.
He still sucks. I can beat him one-on-one. Tonight I let him win.
But at the end of the day, Giuseppe schooled his son once again, and look at this love, ladies and gentlemen. This is the love that we see on the foosball table after 2 men duke it out with all their hearts. Their players, those players left it out all on the field. That ball is bruised and hard.
Got something to say.
We're sitting, David, Giuseppe, go ahead and your last as the champion of the foosball table.
I'm ready to go home.
He's ready to go home. He's ready to take his
up my
champions.
cup.
That team is ready to go home with all their accolades. All their accolades to go back to Germany and Italy. Take not only flaunting their success over Kaiserslautern and Munich and Berlin and Salzburg and everything else that is Germany, but also taking this back to Italy, Vicenza, Rome, Sicily, Anzio, Casino, everything that you've got to take it back to. Congratulations, sir. You are the champion.
Thank you, sir.